Hey guys, it's Jack and welcome back to the Pretty Much Jack video, and today I thought I would talk about what I think is coming in the future of Lorcana. Now, at time of recording, Whispers in the Well has come out, and I did a video on my on what has happened so far in Lorcana. I'll link up there to that. But what I will say is, obviously, we've had another few sets confirmed. And I want to talk about where I think Lorcana is going and potential plot lines that will come up in the future. The big one, I suppose, is who is the next big bad? Normally we would have every 4 sets we would have a big bad. So set 4, Ursula's Revenge, Ursula's Return, Revenge, something like that. It was Ursula was the big bad. Set 8 was Reign of Jafar. So again, set 12 is going to be Wilds Unknown, and it's not clear that there's going to be a major big bad. Now, obviously, whether that shifts because of set 9 being Fabled, which is sort of set outside of the canon of the Lorcana universe, so whether we just end up we skip that as a set, and whether it's going to be set 13 that has the big bad, then who knows? But I think there are several sort of candidates for big bad coming up. I think Maleficent could be a major big bad. I think the Evil Queen is another option, just based off some of the things that have been said in the cards. But I think the big bad that most people assume is going to be Hades. And in fact, I think it's in one of the sets, he mentions that, one of the more recent sets, he mentions just wait till August. And it looks like set 13 or 14 could come out about, probably set 13 come out about that time. So it may be that set 13, because as yet we don't know what set 13 is, or at time of recording we don't. And I'm recording this just before, just at the end of 2025. We've got a couple more days left of the year, so who knows. I suppose that the next big question is, but even back in set 1, we learn of the disappearance of the Curator and the Illumineers, and we've had a few sort of hints at answers subsequently, as to why they disappeared, what caused it. Arcasia, it is heavily implied that she is a member of the Curator's sort of the Illumineers, or was certainly associated with them. And Arcasia is in a mask. Who is it really? Nick Wilde even mentions in Whispers in the Well that the lore book author looks like they lost their mind. Could this be the Curator? Gone mad. That the torn lore books. And I suppose this ties into things like the different ink casters. We know that one of the missing ones belonged to Arcasia. But we know that there's about 4 or 5 that we've come across so far. Who and then presumably there will be 6, one for each colour. Who do they belong to? Is it other Illumineers? I assume we will get an answer at some point as to who those belong to. And then obviously we know of the 2 upcoming sets at the moment. Winter Spell, which is obviously going to have quite a Christmassy, wintry theme to it. And Wilds Unknown, which will introduce Toy Story we know of. Let me look at my script here. I suppose in the new set as well, in Whispers of the Well, there is structures from a mysteriously long gone people. Could this be the original Lumineers? Hannah is mentioned of Hannah's Herborium. And obviously, how do we resolve the issue of the Whispers as well from Whispers in the Well? And I suspect we will probably get those answers. I mean, they talked about the fact that they've got a good few years worth of that the people behind Lorcana have said that they have a few years worth of storyline planned. Even now, at this point, they're saying we have got the next couple of years set out, at least fairly in concrete. So yeah, I think it'll be quite an exciting time to see what I'm certainly looking forward to it. And I've been enjoying collecting the cards. I don't really play the game all that much. I probably should at some point, but I've been enjoying collecting the cards and discovering the lore and the sort of the storyline behind. And there's probably other things as well that perhaps are being hinted at now, but will play a bigger part later on. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Who do you want the next big bad to see? Who would you like to see appear in future sets? As always, subscribe down below. Check out my previous videos on screen here and here. And I'll talk to you all next time.